Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Jordan and I'm here to do a general tarot card reading for the Pisces Collective. We're just going to jump right into the reading. We'll start by pulling some spirit animal cards and some angel tarot cards for some general guidance and advice, and then we'll move into a 10-card tarot spread. So thank you so much for liking, sharing, commenting below, and subscribing to my channel. I appreciate all of your love and support. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. Your first card coming out today is Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. I always love when that card comes out. Let's see what else comes out here. Let me pull this card. Oh, we've got the Scarab Beetle. This card says magic works through you. So I do feel like this is talking about your abundance and your ability to manifest this abundance. We have Wolf Spirit underneath the bottom of the deck. You can see my cat needs to be let out. Just a minute, guys. Okay, so that Wolf Spirit it says turn knowledge into wisdom. This is about teaching, learning. The wolf is a teacher. We'll see how that comes into your manifestations. There might be someone who's giving you guidance. Maybe you've learned a lot, and now you're teaching people how to manifest a certain way. I do feel a sense of community from that wolf today. Sometimes it's a lone wolf, sometimes it's a wolf with a pack. And yeah, I'm just hearing the words having fun with others. So we have the Three of Water. Wow, that's the Three of Cups, which the literal translation of the Three of Cups is to have fun with others. Celebration. So this card says celebration, wedding, graduation, or birth announcement. The need to have more fun. So I was definitely feeling that energy with the wolf spirit. That's pretty cool. I love it when that happens. We also have the Nine of Earth. This card says enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, and successful self-employment. So this can talk about your abundance as well. Before I make any opinions and judgments on those cards, we'll see what the tarot cards have to say. Oftentimes with the advice cards, I don't get too much information from them until I see the rest of the tarot cards. So your first two cards in the current moment are the Page of Cups and the Nine of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups. In your recent past, we have the Hanged One. And we also have the Sun in the distant past. In the future is the Knight of Swords. Representing you is the Four of Swords. In the distant past, in the environment position, we have the Knight of Wands. So far we have a lot of reversals. We have the Devil card here in your fears and desires position. And we have the King of Wands as the outcome. We have the Two of Swords underneath the bottom of the deck. So something isn't very obvious to you right now. You might not be seeing something, and that's okay. That doesn't indicate that you're not smart or something, Pisces. Sometimes we just don't see what's right in front of us, or things can be hidden in the background and it's impossible for us to know. But there's some type of antagonist in the background. What's an antagonist? Well, it's the person in the story who is creating challenges, obstacles, and problems. How do I know that that's happening here? Well, we have the Devil card, with the Knight of Wands, the Hanged One, and the King of Wands, all reverse, surrounding the Devil card. So there's a connection here where somebody is trying to control something very quickly that's happening to you or happening for you. And they want to get their 2 cents in. They're being very vocal, is what I'm hearing, about what it is that you should do in a particular situation. They're kind of being hard on you, is what I'm hearing. They're calling you out in some way. Someone wants to call you out. They are tired of you still behaving in a certain way, as if you're still upset or wounded or still holding on to a conflict. Somebody's kind of angry at that. And they're kind of projecting onto you this need for you to heal or to change or to accept a compromise of some sorts. But there might be no compromise here for you. Maybe it's impossible for you to compromise in this situation. So you're going to have to put on your suit of armor. You're going to have to communicate with this person and tell them exactly where to go. Or maybe just leave, exit the conversation, cut it short, and get out of Dodge, I do feel like your perspective on the situation is going to be confirmed, or it might even change after you have this confrontation with this person. It doesn't have to be a full-blown argument or fight, but it's somebody who's kind of projecting some advice onto you, and or maybe at the very worst telling you what to do in some area. And for you, it's kind of saying, this is going to ruffle your feathers. This might trigger some wounding. You could even be dreaming about this as well. Dreaming of some type of bully or a person who's forcing their energy onto you. I do feel like if you were to communicate what this person says to you, to a specific person in your life, to another person, a third party, that they would get really angry at what they heard. You might perceive, these words coming towards you as triggering and upsetting, and you might take it very personally. But if you actually were to communicate what this person has to say to you, to like a friend or a family member, they're going to hear this information or this opinion that the other person has and think, that's utter BS, that's nonsense. You shouldn't even think twice about what that person has to say. Don't take it personally. They're barking up the wrong tree, so to speak. So, with the Three of Cups being that tarot card we pulled in the beginning of the reading, which talks about having fun with others and group energy, friends. This could be a friendship. This could be someone who you've been dating for some time, maybe in the beginning stages of a relationship. This person who's kind of projecting, what they feel is right, but really it's just a little bit of hot-headedness. They haven't walked a mile in your shoes, is what I'm hearing. And with the Nine of Earth, that other tarot card we pulled in the beginning of the reading, that's the energy of independence. And this person might be hypercritical to you about your finances. They might be hypercritical to you about your relationships with certain people. And this person is using leverage, is what I'm hearing, against you as well. They might have a position of authority, or they might have something like some type of trust level with you, So the Two of Swords is the overall energy is you blocking this out, tuning it out. Kind of came out of left field. You need to stop this in its tracks, is what I'm hearing. I actually feel like it's better, instead of just moving away from this dynamic and ignoring it or blocking it and tuning it out, I'm actually seeing with the Knight of Swords that you might actually have to retaliate a little bit in this situation and communicate as intelligently as possible your stance. Because we've got these two knights. We have the Four of Swords in the middle between the two of them. This person's coming at you with chaotic, inconsistent, cocky advice. You know, they're overly confident about what they have to say, yet they don't know what you've gone through in the full scope. They're acting like they do, but they don't. And then we have the Knight of Swords here. Things might get a little intense. This could open up a rift between the two of you. So we've got the Page of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Swords, all close to each other here. The Queen of Cups, they're all reversed. The Queen of Cups reversed can talk about a lack of compassion. The Page of Cups reversed can talk about delusional energy. And it also can talk about like the opposite of an apology. It can be somebody who is being a little bit not emotionally manipulative, because that's more of like a Knight of Cups, King of Cups energy. It's more so not accepting any responsibility for the emotions that they might be triggering within you by having to say what they have to say. So I'm seeing that dynamic here. So if we look at the individual card pairings, we have the the Page of Cups reversed with the Knight of Swords in the future. So we have someone who's being a little bit immature. And then we have another person here who I believe is you, who is kind of having to put on their armor and take their sword out and make something very clear. Because I don't feel like this person's just going to let you kind of shrug it off. I feel like they're forcing you to have to communicate in some way. They're not going to like what you have to say. And with the Nine of Swords reversed and the Four of Swords reversed, that is extreme worry, guilt, triggering, wounding, PTSD. And then we have the Four of Swords, which is like a restlessness, unrest, reopening of conflicts, old conflicts and wounds. And, you know, this person's purposely trying to dig at your dark spots, you know, poke you where it hurts. And disrupt your peace in some way. They may even be disturbing you in your dreams. Maybe you're dreaming about this person consistently, or because the Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords can talk about sleeping. So we have the Queen of Cups. Don't lose any sleep over this is what I'm also hearing, or try not to. The Queen of Cups is reversed and the Knight of Wands is reversed. Again, it's a person-person combo. The Queen of Cups reversed is someone who is not emotionally understanding, and the Knight of Wands reversed is someone who is self-motivated, not like they kind of just wreak havoc wherever they go, and they break hearts and they stomp all over the place. And so basically what I'm getting from from the Queen of Cups reverse and the Knight of Wands reverse is some form of emotional outburst from this person. And maybe you need to emotionally outburst at this person as well. I don't know. I don't know how calm and cool you're going to receive this information today, Pisces. I do see with the Hanged One reversed and the Devil that someone's been watching you hold a specific position for a very long time. Whether it's a position of healing or a position of like standstill, blocking somebody or tuning somebody out. And they want to control, they want to manipulate, they want to be this devil energy and make some type of power play over you. And I say that because the King of Wands is also next to the Devil. Both the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands are next to the Devil. Those are like power play, power move type energies. Cheap shots is what I'm hearing. And with the Sun reversed and the King of Wands reversed, that is kind of like an unhappy surprise. Like someone's just like showing up at your door, or sending you a DM or something, or calling you on the phone, and they're just kind of like projecting, like the Sun, this overly confident communication with you. So you're gonna have to temper your anger here, probably, Pisces. Try not to be reactive. Stop the conversation halfway, before it goes too far. Just be like, listen here, I hear what you're saying, but I don't agree with you, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. Something like that. Now, the buffalo spirit, which says the abundant universe flows through you, and the magic works through you the abundant universe will always provide, is what that card says, and the magic works through you with the scarab beetle. There's some type of financial component to this conversation. There could be a difference in status between like one person and another when it comes to resources and access to wealth. There could be a breakdown in relationships based off of money. Codependent relationship, or something like that. And if you let this person get under your skin, this could damage things. You could send you into a whirlwind of that could damage certain aspects of your abundance. You might miss some shifts at work, or burn a few bridges accidentally as you are trying to cope with this situation. It doesn't feel like this is a casual, like, oh, that person's just an idiot type of energy. This feels like someone's really coming at you with like using their best weapon type of thing. Like they know how to get to you in this particular way. They know your soft spot, is what I heard. Which is unfortunate. So you need to put on that armor of the Knight of Swords, and draw a line in the sand. Yeah. You might have to block this person. Again, for some of you. All right. That's what I've got for your reading. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you again soon.